We are going to start in Sukhasana. So come on down, find an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Take a little time here to arrive. You might give your thighs a rub, building heat and also encouraging those inner knees to widen. Maybe you take a couple shoulder rolls back, eventually working to stack your shoulders right over your hips, finding more verticality through your spine, ease in your neck, a little lift through the top of your head. And when you feel ready, soften your face and close your eyes. Bringing your awareness inward. Allowing the edges of your body to soften. See if you can find that same sort of softness in your mind. Almost imagine your thoughts like pieces of snow in a snow globe. They may have been shaken up all day long, but here now, as you sit still, can you let your thoughts settle? Soften your heart. Maybe relax the grip across your gut. And allow your breath to flow in and out through your nose, in and out through your lungs and your body. When we come to our mats and turn inward, it's not that we're trying to escape the outer world. Rather, we come and turn inward to practice svadhyaya, self-study, to practice yoga, to practice in general, so that when we leave our mat, when we return to the outside world, we're actually more engaged. We're more present and mindful as we move through the outer world. And I heard a beautiful phrase the other day. It was infinitely inward and infinitely outward simultaneously. That is spirituality. Connecting the depths of your work inward and the engagement with the world outward all together at once. That is spirituality. An infinite practice of going in and out at the same time. You might hold that in your heart today as you flow. Turning inward with the intention of turning outward just as much. Bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to crack open. Gently lift your chin. Bring your fingertips alongside your hips. Push down into your fingers. Get taller through your spine. And on an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, start to crawl your left fingertips out to the left. You can keep a bend in that left elbow. Stay anchored through your right sit bone as you stretch your right arm longer. Spin left ribs, heart and gaze up towards the sky. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Big breath in and out. Inhale back through center. Exhale, release, right fingers to the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, start to crawl those right fingertips out. Add a softness to that right elbow. Keep your left sit bone grounded as you stretch your left arm long. Spin your right ribs, heart and gaze to the ceiling. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in and out. Inhale back through center. Exhale, release your arm and make your way onto all fours. You can roll over your shins. You can swing your legs around. Spread your fingers wide and place your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees underneath your hips and tuck and spread your toes. Inhale, cow pose. Hands energetically drag back towards your knees as your heart pulls forward and your gaze lifts. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, push into your hands. Spread between your shoulder blades as you drop your head. Inhale, wave through your spine. Sit bones lift, heart pulls forward and up. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, drop your head, dome your upper back to the ceiling. Inhale, cow, using the length of your breath, the fullness of your breath to articulate through your spine. Exhale, cat. One more like that. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. We're going to add some circles now. Let your head and hips lean to the right. Take them up to the ceiling, moving through cow, over to the left, and then tuck them down towards the floor and towards each other, moving through cat. A few big circles like that, continuing to the right. You can go at your own pace. You might even close your eyes so you really feel it inside your body. Turning inward, studying the self, the physical body, the breath, the mind, the heart. So much to look into. And after you finish your next circle to the right, reverse and start to circle left. Same idea, going at your own pace. Try and stay connected to your breath, letting it flow organically with the movement of your body. And then the next time you finish up circling to the left, find a flat back, a neutral spine, and just untuck your toes so tops of feet are on the floor. From here, extend your right leg straight out to the side. Seal your entire right foot down onto the floor. You're going to crawl your hands over to the left, coming into a modified side plank. Sweep your right arm overhead. Get longer from the outer edge of your right foot across your right hip, out your right fingertips. Can you push down into your bottom knee a little bit and send your hips towards the front of your space? Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rise to stand on your legs. Exhale, gate pose. Right hand lands to right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Pushing into that bottom knee, see if you can press your hips forward again. Get longer along the left side of your body. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rise back to center. As you exhale, modified side plank, and then again, this time floating that right leg off the floor. Hips continue to press forward. Belly is drawing in. Option to stay here, or maybe bend that top knee and catch your foot with your right hand. Kicking foot to hand, pressing those hips forward, opening your heart. Wherever you are, stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. As you release, bring your right knee next to your left, coming into a child's pose with a side stretch. Circle that right arm around and over, bringing your right hand to the floor next to your left on the left side of your space. Push into your hands and your sit bones back towards your heels. Breathing into your right side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Gently lift your head, walk your hands through center, make your way up to all fours, and we'll take all of that on the left. Organize yourself so you can extend that left leg straight out to the left. Seal your entire left foot down on the floor. Start to walk your hands over to the right. Modified side plank. Left arm sweeps long next to your left ear. Push down into your bottom knee. Send your hips forward towards the front of your space. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to stand on your legs. Exhale, gate pose, left hand to left leg. Right arm reaches up and over. Continue to push into that bottom knee and send your hips forward, getting longer across the right side of your body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale back through center, rise. Exhale back into modified side plank. This time hover that left leg. Option to stay there or bend your left knee and catch your foot. Kicking foot into hand, pressing your hips forward. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. As you release, bring your left knee next to your right, coming into child's pose with a side stretch. That left arm circles up and around. It lands on the right side of your space next to your right hand. Pressing your hands, send your sit bones back towards your heels. Lengthening the left side, the left ribs. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your head, walk your hands through center, gaze to your hands. That's where we're headed. Inhale, modified up dog. Pull your hip bones towards your wrist. Spin your biceps open. Let your heart pull through your arms. Draw your shoulders back and down. Push into your hands a little more to drop your shoulders away from your ears. Get longer through your neck and through the top of your head. Take one more breath in. Tuck your toes, exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Maybe you close your eyes again as you find movement that feels right. Don't worry about what it looks like. There's no wrong or right technically, but just what feels good. Adding some of that movement. Eventually finding a pedal in your legs so you can walk your feet to the top of your mat. Once your feet arrive, open them hip-width apart. Soften your knees. Catch hold of opposite elbows with your hands. Give your elbows a pull. See if you can find more length in your lower back as you pull on your elbows. More length through your side waist. As your torso slides over the fronts of your thighs and your head gets heavier, press down and out through your heels to spread wide across your sit bones and help lift them higher to the sky. Yogi's choice. If you'd like to stay still, stay still. If you'd like to move around a little bit, feel free to move around. Take that with you as you flow. Checking in with yourself, turning inward and applying whatever feels good. Coming back to center with your torso if you're not there. Release your arms. Soften your knees and unroll slowly all the way up to stand. No rush. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Feeling perhaps your gaze inward, but also the air around you. That simultaneous connection between inner and outer worlds. That spiritual experience where you are infinitely a part of each simultaneously. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. As you exhale, release your right arm down to the right. Take a side bend right. Inhale, center, arms reach high. Exhale, left arm drops down, side bend left. Inhale, center, reaching up. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles drive down, heart lifts high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Feel free to soften your knees as much as you need to here. Try and squeeze your shoulder blades together to widen across your chest. Press down and out through your heels like we did earlier in our forward fold to lift and spread your sit bones. Stay for a breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Inhale, find a half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, stretch back. Downward facing dog. Stay for a cycle of breath. Big inhale in through your nose. Maybe open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, arms reach high. Exhale, right arm drop, side bend right. Inhale, center, arms reach high. Exhale, left arm drop, side bend left. Inhale, center, arms reach high. Exhale, hands behind you, maybe interlaced with the opposite thumb on top. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Work your forehead a little closer to your shins. Can you squeeze the heels of your hands together? Again, working more space across your collarbones and your chest. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Maybe an open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up last time. Exhale, right arm drop, side bend right. Inhale, center, reaching up. Exhale, left arm drop, side bend left. Inhale, center, reaching up. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Widen across your chest. Press into your heels, lift and spread your sit bones. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Maybe open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Drag your weight into your heels. Let your hips move down and back as your heart lifts up and forward. Take a breath in here. Exhale, half chair. Sink lower in your hips and knees. Try and work your fingers towards or to the floor. Shift your weight into your right foot. As you inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. You're re-bending that right knee as if you're in Utkatasana on that right leg. Hands come to heart center. Forearms work closer towards that left shin. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana airplane. Left leg extends behind you. Arms sweep alongside your body. Palms are facing the floor. Upper arms are lifting up and drawing in towards each other. Reach out your fingertips. Reach out that lifted heel. At the same time, lengthen the top of your head towards the front of your space. We're here for 3. Belly in and up. 2. 1, inhale, high lunge, left toes land, arms reach high. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your front leg straight. Anchor through that right big toe mound. Get longer across your right hip crease. Stretch more through that right arm. Take a big breath into your right side body. As you exhale, triangle, try and keep that length in your right side, reaching your right fingers forward, and then land right hand to right shin, reach left arm to the sky. Let that right sit bone pull back towards your back heel as the top of your head lengthens forward. Spiral your torso to the ceiling, and today turn that left palm to the front of your space and cast that left arm overhead. Pressing more through your back foot to find length along the left side of your body. Option to stay here, or as you push more into that front foot, maybe extend your right arm forward as well. Keep rotating your torso to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Arms reopen wide, right hand to shin, left arm to the sky. Take a breath in here. Exhale, modified pyramid. As your left hand lands, hop those left toes around until they point forward. Legs are long, hips are square. We're taking a big arm circle with our right arm. Inhale, reach your right arm towards the back of your space and up to the ceiling. Exhale, big stretch. Right fingers reach around, forward, and down. Inhale, half lift, gazing forward. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Hands will extend far enough out in front of you so you can lengthen your spine. Spiral that left hip down so your hips are square to the floor. Reach out that left heel, get longer through your left leg. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. You're bending both knees. Left leg tucks in behind your right. Squeeze your left heel in towards your tush. Work your forehead closer to your front knee. Inhale back into supported warrior 3. Re-extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend and curl in. One more like that. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend and curl in. Keep that left leg tucked behind your right. Just start to lower down to the floor, setting up for half-seated spinal twist. So left leg is on the bottom, right leg is on top. Right fingers behind you. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist around to the right. 2 breaths. Inhale, get taller. Exhale to twist. Take another breath in. And full breath out. Gently release. We're going to unwind to the left. Low lunge to the back of your mat. Your right leg will shoot back. That left foot will step forward. So left foot is forward. Right leg is back. Low lunge facing the back of your mat. Seal your right heel down. Inhale, cartwheel, warrior 2. Exhale, modified extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Reach your right arm all the way overhead. Press your left knee open with your left arm. Use that leverage to help you turn your torso to the sky. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Anchor more through your back foot and stretch longer across the right side of your body. Big breath in. Exhale, both hands land inside your left foot. We're crawling to the right, low lunge facing front. So we're back around to the front. Right foot is forward. Right knee is bent. Inhale your version of plank. Maybe float that right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. Check in. Have a moment, slow down, reset, refocus. We'll take all of that on the left. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Shifting your weight into your heels, let those toes lighten slightly. Draw your belly in, scoop your tailbone forward. Take another breath in, lifting through the heart. Exhale, half chair, sit lower, fingers reach towards or to the floor. Shift weight into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Bend that left knee as if you were in single-legged Utkatasana. Hands to heart center, forearms towards right shin. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Right leg extends back, arms sweep alongside your body. Spin that right hip down so your hips are square. Front knee can have a soft bend to it, but try and stretch that lifted leg long. 3, easy breath, easy eyes. 2, 1, inhale, high lunge. Big step back with your right toes, arms sweep up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse triangle. Left leg stretches long, reach your left arm up and back. Anchor through that left big toe. Lengthen across your left hip crease all the way through your left fingers. Big breath into that space. Exhale, triangle. Keep lengthen your left side. Reach those left fingers forward and then lightly land them to your left shin. Right arm to the sky. Let that left sit bone pull back towards your back foot. Push more into that back foot and lengthen out the top of your head. Today, turn that right palm to the front of the room and reach your right arm overhead. Really anchoring through that back foot. Spin your torso to the ceiling. Option to stay here. Or maybe you press a little more into that front foot and add your left arm as well. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Re-extend your arms wide. Take a breath in there. Exhale, modified pyramid as your right hand lands. Hop those right toes around to face forward. Hips are square, legs are straight. Big arm circle with that left arm. Inhale, left arm reaches back and up. Exhale, big reach forward, around and down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Glide onto your left leg. Walk those fingers far enough forward so you can lengthen your side waist. Reach out that lifted heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend your right knee in behind your left leg. Squeeze right heel to tush. Work your forehead closer to your front knee. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Re-extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Keep that right leg tucked behind your left. Slowly work your way down to a seat. Right leg is on the bottom, left leg is in front. Left finger's behind you. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. 2 breaths. Inhale to grow taller through your spine. Exhale to twist. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're releasing around to the right, low lunge to the back of your mat. That left leg will extend behind you. Right foot steps forward, right knee bends. Low lunge facing the back of your mat. Seal your left foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Exhale, modified extended side angle, right forearm to right thigh. Cast that left arm all the way overhead. Press your right knee open with your right elbow. Use that leverage to help you spin your torso to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Press more into that back foot. Lengthen through your left side body. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands will come towards the inside of your right foot, but then crawl to the left. Low lunge, the top of your mat. Left knee is bent, hips are square. Moving through our flow, inhale your version of plank. Maybe float that left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Moving through that entire sequence one more time, right and left. Let's smooth it out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, half chair, fingers reach towards the floor. Shift weight to your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Breathe for 3. High lunge in 2, 1. Big step back, arms sweep high. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg stretches. Exhale, triangle, right hand down, left arm high. Turn your left palm to the front of the room. Reach that left arm overhead. Push more into your back foot. Maybe add your right arm. Keep turning your torso to the ceiling for 3. Press down and out through your feet. 2, 1. Arms open wide. Take a breath in. Exhale, modified pyramid as that left hand lowers. Hop those left toes around to square off. Arm circle with that right arm. Inhale, right arm reaches back and up. Exhale, right arm reaches around and forward and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat, bend and curl. 2 more. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Keep that left leg tucked behind your right. Have a seat. Right hand behind you, left arm high. Take a breath in. Exhale, half seated spinal twist. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more breath in and out. Release and unwind to the left. Low lunge, back of mat. Left foot is forward. Right leg is back. Seal your right heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches overhead. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk around to the right. Low lunge, top of mat. Right knee is bent, hips are square. Find your flow. Inhale, your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, soft jaw. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, half chair, fingers reach for the floor. Shift weight to that left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane for 3, 2, 1. Big step back with those right toes. Arms sweep high, high lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch. Exhale, triangle, keep that length. Turn your right palm to the front of the room. Cast that right arm over. Push into your back foot. Maybe add that front arm. Keep spinning your torso to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Re-extend arms wide. Take a breath in there. Exhale, right hand lands. Modified pyramid. Hop those right toes around to square off. Big arm circle with that left arm. Inhale, left arm back and up. Exhale, left arm reaches forward, around and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. 2 more. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend, curl, and tuck. Keep that right leg behind your left. Have a seat. Left finger's behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, half seated spinal twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. We're unwinding to the right, low lunge, back of mat. Right foot forward, left foot back. Seal your left heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Left arm reaches overhead. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, both hands come towards the inside of that right foot. Crawl around to the left, low lunge, facing front. Finding our flow, inhale your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find that long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Yogi's choice as we take a deep forward bend, option to grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock, Padangustasana, or maybe lift your feet and slide your hands under your feet, Padahastasana. Decide what feels right in your body or good in your body. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, pull hands into feet, feet into hands to help you fold deeper. 3 slow breaths. Calming down after all that flowing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Gently release your hands. Heel to your feet all the way to touch. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, Kakasana, crow pose. Hands plant to the floor, knees come to your upper arms. Pull your heart and gaze forward and up. So don't forget to lengthen up as well as forward with your heart and gaze. Maybe you lift one foot, maybe both feet, really trying to shift your weight towards your fingers, pressing into your hands to draw your belly in for 3, 2, we'll just lower our feet back to the floor, 1, feet to the floor. Step your left foot back, lizard. Both hands are inside your right foot. Drop your back knee. Option to stay on your hands here. Maybe you drop towards your elbows. We're here for a few breaths. Sinking into the hips, softening the shoulders. Great place to close your eyes. Option to stay here for a few more breaths, or if you'd like to move into a quad stretch, come back to your hands. Right arm circles around, bending that back knee, catch for the pinky toe side of your back foot. Kick foot to hand as you open your chest. A few breaths wherever you are. Gently release, coming into a low lunge. Come onto your hands, frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little deeper in that front knee. Right palm to the ceiling. We're going to keep that front knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. From here, big transition. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Trying to shift all the way from reverse warrior onto that right leg. Float that lifted leg, but energize it. Reach out that left leg. Reach out your left fingers. Option to stay here, or maybe Chapasana. Bend that top knee. Catch your foot with your left hand. Kick foot to hand. Open your heart and hips towards the left side of your space. A few breaths here. Wherever you are, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg stretches, right toes turn in, arms reach high, palms press. Big exhale to fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Catch for your outer heels with your hands. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, draw your collarbones towards the floor. Press down and out through your heels. Let your sit bones lift and spread. Big breaths. Gently release your hands. Crawl around to the right, low lunge facing front. We're going to drop our back knee again and then scooch that back knee back about 2 or 3 inches. Working into half splits. Right leg stretches straight, any amount. Try and flex your right toes back towards your face. Pull your outer right hip back. At the same time, try and reach your heart forward towards your right toes. And then soften and fold over that right leg. Option to stay here in half splits. Deepening the stretch with every breath. Or if you'd like to move into full splits, Hanumanasana, start to slide your right heel forward, walk your left knee back. Wherever you are, though, keep that right hip pulling back. You're working to square the hips. Stay connected to your breath. And then very slowly, as you're ready, make your way back into a low lunge. That right knee will bend. Back toes tuck. Lift your back knee. Inhale your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Use this as a flush. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in through our nose and maybe an open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, Kakasana. One more shot at crow pose. Hands to the floor, knees to the upper arms. Heart and gaze pull forward and up. Maybe you lift 1 foot. Maybe you lift 2 feet. Press in your hands, draw your belly in for 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet to the floor. Right foot steps back for lizard. Both hands are inside your left foot. Drop your back knee. We're here for a moment. Option to stay on those hands. Maybe drop to your forearms. Get heavier in your pelvis. Softer in your shoulders and your face. Option to stay here or find a quad stretch. If you're taking that quad stretch, come to your hands, left arm circles back, catch for the pinky toe side of that back foot. Kick foot to hand, open your heart, breathe. Wherever you are, low lunge, gently release back to your hands. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Seal that right heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. On an exhale, bend your front knee a little deeper. Left palm to the ceiling, we're keeping that front knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior from here, big transition. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Trust yourself. Find that confidence, float forward onto that left leg. Right leg is lifted and active. Right arm is reaching to the sky. Option to stay here or Chapasana, bend your top knee, catch that foot. Kick foot to hand. Wherever you are, try and square your hips and chest to the right side of the room. Few more breaths. Good. Wherever you are, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, left toes in, arms reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Yogi's choice this second time around. You can catch your outer heels, you can grab your big toes, chest expansion, tripod headstand, whatever feels nice. Big breaths. Gently release wherever you are. If you're in tripod, take your time coming down. We'll crawl to the left, coming into a low lunge facing front, and then drop your back knee. Scoot that back knee back a couple inches. Stretch your front leg straight any amount. Half splits. Flex your left toes back. Pull that outer left hip back as your heart lengthens forward, and then soften and fold. Option to stay in half splits and deepen with every breath. If you'd like to come into full split, slide that left heel forward, right knee back. Wherever you are, though, keep that left hip drawing back. Start to make your way back into low lunge. Take your time. Left knee bends, back toes tuck, back knee lifts. One last flow. Inhale your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath into your nose, maybe open mouth. Exhale. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide that right shin forward. Walk your left knee and left toes back as far as you can. Inhale, sit up tall. And only when you're ready, if you're ready, exhale, fold forward. You can stay upright if that feels better in your body tonight. Start to walk your hands back in. We'll find downward dog. Tuck your back toes, step back. Take whatever feels good. No rush here in this down dog. When you are ready, left side, inhale, left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Taking time to set up on the left side. Walk your right knee and right toes as far back as you can. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Maybe stay here. Maybe fold forward as you exhale. Start to walk your hands back in. We'll find down dog again. Tuck your back toes. Step back, downward dog. Take what feels good. Last down dog of class. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat. Extend your legs out long, flex your feet, take a breath in, exhale, and fold. Walk your sit bones back a little bit, pull your heart forward a little more, and then re-soften, refold. If it feels good, you might roll your shoulders out, shake your head out. And unroll slowly onto your back. As you do, we'll set up for bridge pose, Setu Bandha. Knees bend, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, heels are in close to your tush. Bring your arms alongside your body. Before we lift up, can you widen across your chest? Keep that width, press into your feet. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. In that space underneath your hips, interlace your fingers, tuck your shoulders underneath you. Get longer through your arms. Press down into your arms and feet to send your hips higher to the sky. Breathing here. Slowly start to release your hands, your hips. Once your hips land, heel toe your feet mat width apart and gently sway your legs side to side, any amount, any pace. Keep it gentle though, easeful. Start to work your knees towards your armpits, flexing your feet to the ceiling. Happy baby. Catch for the outer edges of your feet and pull down. At the same time, push your feet into your hands. Try and lengthen your lower back into the floor. Feel free to stay still or maybe swing or sway a little right and left. Legs can straighten or stay bent. Release and hug both knees into your chest, giving them a big squeeze. Draw your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in tightly for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release and set up for final rest. Shavasana, you can bring your legs into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees open wide, or if you prefer to fully extend those legs, take that shape. Arms alongside your body, palms to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Allowing that line between inner and outer journey, experience, practice. Allow that line between those two to blur. You are of one. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, head. And as you're ready, start to walk your feet towards your seat. Bend your knees. Roll to the right. And eventually make your way up to a comfortable seated position. As you do so, find a light lift through the spine. Close the eyes, draw your hands to heart center. The spiritual life does not remove us from the world, but leads us deeper into it. Henry J.M. Nguyen. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.